Nnamdi Kanu's sentence is finally dismissed. Verdict rejected as Kenya demands his immediate release. Yes, the Kenya government has finally shown its face after the 24 hours final judgment of Justice James Omotosho against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Well, according to the Kenya court, the verdict of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu yesterday was based on biasness. It's an abuse of justice, an abuse of human rights. According to them, the representation praised the judgment and immediately called for Kanus release. They argued the Nigerian government to terminate his ongoing trial, arguing that since his transfer was illegal and the legal basics for prosecuting him in Nigeria is fundamentally flawed. This is not just about one man's freedom. IPOB sees this as a critical moment in a long struggle over justice, legal accountability, and political representation in Nigeria. The situation is tense while IPOB celebrates the Kenya court ruling. The Nigerian courts have taken a very different approach. On November 20th, yesterday, 2025, a Nigerian Federal High Court handed down a verdict in Kanu's terrorism trial. Kanu was found convicted in all charges and sentenced to life imprisonment. This verdict has created a dramatic clash between the international legal perspective and Nigerian domestic legal process. IPOB is insisting that the Nigerian trial is now invalid, but the court have ruled otherwise. This story is about more than just one trial. It raises serious questions about justice, human rights, and international law. The Kenya ruling highlights what can happen when legal rights are ignored, while the Nigerian verdict demonstrates the strength of domestic justice and the challenges that political leaders faces in balancing law, order, and dissent. As we talk about this, I want you to think about it and share your thoughts on this very fact. Yes, the release of Mazen Namdekanu is justified according to Kenya. Yes, their verdict in light of international law, or should they stand firm? Put your thoughts in this, and your opinion will be greatly appreciated. IPOP has already indicated that their plan to take their campaign against Nigerian government's judgment is finally on. Yes, this they say could have a long-standing impact on Nigerian legal system. The situation is complex, so they say, and every development could affect not only Kano's future but also the future of political activism in Nigeria. We also have to look at the broader impact. This is not just about Kano, it is about the rule of law, political accountability, and the rights of citizens. If a government uh, can bypass legal processes in one country and act remind everyone that legal system exists to protect rights, even for controversial figures. This could influence how other governments and organizations approach human rights political cases in the future. At this very stance, the reality of domestic fact convicting despite his refusal to participate in this in situation has proved Kanu innocent. Now, the Kenya court is calling the Nigerian government to begin to do the needful. Accept the truth about Nnamdi Kanu's release and grant the IPOP leader his genuine freedom. Kenya is doing all of this because they know that they are the epitome and the architect of all that has happened. They are the cause of all that Nnamdi Kanu has gone through and is currently going through. So they are doing all this to protect and to to clean their name off the uh, the bad record they have created. When talking about the arrest and detention of Nnamdi Kanu or sentence of Nnamdi Kanu, you begin the discussion from Kenya. So Kenya already has gotten that as a bad record, and it is now like a caption. It cannot be claimed. In fact, in the mind of many Igbo people today, Kenya has really caused a pain to their hearts, and it is now like a caption in the southeast that Kenya, you know, has caused a big wound in the whole of southeast. That it is Kenya that got the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra sentenced. Yes, that is how it will be looked at. Because if Kenya have not actually given Nigerian government that opportunity by getting Nnamdi Kanu captured in their own country and gave it to Nigerian government, this wouldn't have happened. Nigeria wouldn't have gotten that access or power to do what they did. But look at everything being equal, my dear listeners, I would like you to help give this a quick thought. Let's talk about this and then let's know the way forward. Because to me, this is more than abuse of power. Yes, more than abuse of power. Share this very information. Let it go viral and let everyone be aware of this. Thank you.